Welcome to another exhilarating episode of Comic Book Straight Talk, brought to you from the secret basement inside one of America's oldest comic shops, Tulsa's own The Comic Empire. Now, true believers, open up your ear holes and get ready to have your head filled with the best comic book knowledge this galaxy can handle. That's right, it's time for another nerd overload with Comic Book Straight Talk.
Welcome back to Comic Book Straight Talk. This is Dalian.
Terry.
Kenny.
And?
Harrington. Oh, she was going to say it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
We're back. We're just going to talk about various different things. There's been a lot of news in the comic news lately about a certain person's private parts that I'm kind of getting a little sick of seeing all the news reports about. And Batman the Damned. Have you read it yet?
Yes, I did read it.
No, I didn't read it.
Yeah, I actually read a digital copy of it, and I enjoyed it. It was really...
There was no Wang in that issue.
No, I got no Wang.
Digital copy.
No, yeah, the whole thing was that Lee Bermejo decided to draw Batman's penis in the book, and they didn't edit it out. And so, but it is an it is an adults only book, so I mean that's fine.
It's their new black label.
And I myself didn't even think it needed to be in there. It didn't do anything for the story. I mean, it didn't like grow a head and talk or anything, you know. I mean,
do you think?
Go ahead. What
do you think then? After this, now that they do you think? Well, first off, I guess, do you think this may have been planned?
I think so, because it was too easy for him to digitally it out.
I mean, it was also 120,000 print run, and it's sold out now.
Yeah,
that's a huge print run. And actually, people are gonna once everybody that really wants these gets a hold of them, people are gonna have tons of these sitting in their box.
Well, I think that's a statement of the industry that 120,000 is a huge print run.
Well,
that's a pretty good sized print run.
That's sad.
And it was $6.99, so really, but also they're all further copies now, second prints and digital copies and collected editions will not have the
Batwing,
we'll call it, yeah, whatever you want to call it there, in it. But I actually saw something interesting. Is what's this going to prove? What are they going to do with the Wonder Woman Black Label?
Yeah, how is that going to translate into the artistry, the creativity of the future Black Labels? Are they now going to be hindered that they can't add more Wang to their book?
Well, if they do it Wonder Woman, then you got Wang in a Wonder Woman book. You got some problems there.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. Yes, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, are they going to show Wonder Woman's boobs? Who knows? But like I said, story-wise, it's told, I think, from the perspective of, I want to say, it kind of jumped back and forth between John Constantine and Batman in a way.
But it's mainly told through Constantine's.
And I really enjoyed it, though. I can't believe I said it, but I enjoyed it.
Well, the art was great.
The art was beautiful, and the story was good.
The story was interesting. You don't really know where the story is going to go to. It featured snippets of some of the other characters, Enchantress, and who else was in there? Dead Man, and who was doing?
Was that Enchantress though?
Yes.
Was it? So that's what the Enchantress is looking like now? Is a gothic demon-looking
in that
woman?
Particular?
Okay,
that's what they had her.
Well, that's fine. Okay. Which kind of goes back to this
Swamp Witch to me.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like the Enchantress, I guess, from the Suicide Squad movie. That's what it looked like. I guess I just figured it was like a witch or something. Yeah, I didn't Swamp Witch or whatever.
Who's it doing the
Satana?
Satana was doing the was it 3-card Monty or whatever? Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next issue.
I did have to laugh. It was a good scene with the with Dead Man saying he can't stay in the bodies too long, or he gets gets sick and all that. So he jumping bodies talking, and he jumps into a dog and just keeps talking. The dog just barking. I just thought it was funny. Terry probably didn't like it because it was humor. I'm kidding.
I didn't find any humorous. I thought it was more serious because he was getting sick and he had to.
Well, no, I'm talking about jumping into the dog, and the dog continued to talk. Just all you hear is bark, bark, bark.
I felt it was just sort of
Was it Ace, the Bat Hound?
No.
It could have been.
Maybe.
I don't know. It felt very dreamy kind of feel to it, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that didn't bother me. It felt like it was dreamy sort of. So. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, I would recommend checking it out. It was really good. So what? Is it Azzarello?
Azzarello and Bermejo.
Why is it when he wrote Batman before, it wasn't that great? But he writes this and it's good. Maybe he should just write Batman books through the eyes of John Constantine from now on.
He's still got 2 more issues to screw
Well, yeah,
it up.
but that one he did with Risso, just that Dark City, it was right after the Jim Lee Hush series. No story.
The City of Light or
something
something.
like that. Just wasn't that good. And I don't know.
It wasn't that good then.
It wasn't that
if you
good
read
then.
it now and compared to what's coming out now, it was probably
a
brilliant.
masterpiece. Yeah. Yep. What you got? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, I would say right now, reading wise, I've been reading a lot of the Red 5 stuff, and I liked earlier they had done that Chasing Hitler,
the Red 5 comics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they had a 4-issue series that is ended now. It's called the Rift. It's really good. They did leave it open for something down the future. I'm looking forward to that as long as
you're reading the current stuff.
Yep, current
stuff.
stuff.
Okay. When you said earlier stuff, I'm thinking like Atomic Robo.
No,
you back and read
current
those.
stuff.
Okay.
Well, earlier they did, not too long ago, but earlier they did the Chasing Hitler, and then the Rift was coming out, and currently they're on the 2nd issue of Riptide, which has been a pretty interesting, fun book. So that they've been knocking it out of the park here lately for me.
How about Alterna?
You're
big in the Alterna, so I was just asking, how are their books?
They're usually pretty good.
Now I think they're the 90s, overseas 90 books or something, or something like early 90s, late 90s. Books that we never got.
They're doing new stuff.
Are they doing stuff?
Yeah, they're doing new stuff.
But it's $1.50.
Yeah, the $1.50 books. Yeah, they're pretty good. A lot of the stuff is like we've talked about before. It's been reprints. It's pretty good. I mean, they're spending $1.50. Some of them are. It's like anything else. Though. Some of them are hits. Some of them are misses.
But at $1.50, you get your money's worth probably a lot easier than $4.
I was just wondering because the guy that owns that company came under fire over the past month because the hashtag Move the Needle was started by Diversity in Comics, and anytime someone would tag him with Move the Needle and show that they bought a bunch of his books, he'd retweet it and tell them thank you. And so he came under fire
from the Comicsgate people,
from the anti-Comicsgate people, the anti-gators.
Under fire because he was thanking fans, or
because it's associated with that DNC guy, and so
which they don't like.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody likes him.
And they told him to stop, and he didn't stop. He was like, "No, these people are buying my books, and I'm going to thank them for it." And so, I mean, like,
how dare they?
Yeah, they were calling for people to boycott his company and everything else.
It's ridiculous.
But it had the opposite effect, and all the Comicsgate people jumped on board and started buying his stuff, and he said he had to ship out like 10,000 comics last week because of it. So.
Nice.
I hadn't heard about that. Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, so what? It was started by Diversity in Comics. Well, it's a good thing. It's showing publishers what's selling.
Well, that's like we talked about before when we kind of covered a little bit of it. The whole Move the Needle thing is that, because he if you use the hashtag, it's telling people, hey, you read this, you liked it, maybe you might like it too. It has really nothing to do with him. It's more the comics. It's like, hey,
And it all started because of a friend that he has that works at one of the 2 big companies, and they were talking about his videos and how he complains. And really, he started off as a troll, is what he was. He was making fun of him and, saying how terrible the books were and everything. But then he started doing, like, honest reviews of books and stuff. And he asked this person that works at one of the 2 big companies, what do you think? Do you think I should keep doing the positive reviews, or do you think I should keep making fun of him? And he's like, look, your videos are all well and good, but you're not moving the needle. And so that's how Move the Needle came about. He was like, hey, when you go to the comic shop, if you like a certain book, throw hashtag Move the Needle on it and we'll retweet it and maybe we can get some sales up for some of these good books that are out there. But because he started it, it's evil.
But now, like, if Van Scriver... No, he's anti, isn't he?
No,
he's one of the comic guys. Yeah. It's hard to tell who's on what side, because I've seen different things from different... And so, but, like, if he were to come up with it, everyone would be like, oh, it's the greatest thing, And,
no, they would have railed against it even more.
Yeah, you guys have been talking about that stuff for a while. I usually don't follow it as close as you guys do, because it kind of irks me, so I just...
It kind of irks me, too,
just be honest, and you don't have to be negative or positive, just be honest. And if you are negative in it, but you're honest about it, then fine. But you don't also have to bash people either. You have to.
Well, I was talking with a friend of ours, Jeff, and we were talking Friday. He and his family came in, and we were talking about Star Wars fans and everything. Bashing people and everything. What about
that
the actress?
Last Star Wars film deserved to be bashed.
Well, I think it was rushed. That's the problem. It was either rushed or there was something, but the actress that and it got all this hate mail and stuff,
right.
and we mentioned about the Raven, not the Raven, the Starfire actress who's gotten all this hate mail and stuff from that really just shouldn't be deserved for her because how the character looks. It's not her portrayal, and even the one woman playing Batwoman in the TV series. I blank on her name. She's not lesbian enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you want? Some ugly biker chick looking nothing.
Ruby Rose is her name.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
I mean,
from the Netflix show. Well, I mean, she's been in other stuff, but
I've never seen her.
She's in John Wick 2 as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you want some ugly looking? I mean, I don't know. I'm just. Why bash because you just...
I could understand if people were bashing because they didn't think she was a good actress.
Right, exactly.
I thought she was actually probably the perfect fit. I mean, not because of her sexuality or anything, because she looked the part of the character that's already been created. So,
yeah.
And she is an established actress.
We live in an outrage culture right now where...
I hate it.
Anything you say can be, misconstrued for any number of reasons.
It's like there's more negative than there is positive, it seems like.
It's like you can say, I like apples. Well, do you like pears? Well, yeah, but I like apples more. Why do you hate pears?
Right.
You pearist?
You pearist? Kenny is not a pearist. Kenny does eat pears occasionally.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Kenny,
pearist.
sorry. Kenny is a pearist.
It's disgusting.
What about you? Anything?
No, I just wanted to bring up that thing about Alterna.
I
thought the outrage was unjustified, and that guy just wants to make good comics, and he wants to sell them, and he wants to provide entertainment for people, and you're bashing him because he thanked someone on Twitter because they posted photos of his comics that they bought, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
The way society's headed now.
And I guess Vision got canceled. And Chelsea
Kane,
yeah. And she falls on one of those sides, but I forget which side she falls on.
Look, if they're working for Marvel or DC or Image or IDW right now, they're anti-Gators. Okay.
Okay.
Just look at it that way. You have a lot of people that are just staying out of it. They don't want to be involved on either side. They just want to make their comics, and those are the people that I buy from.
She took to Twitter because Marvel asked her to keep it quiet and not say anything, and she's like, "Do you really remember who I am?" And so, but they
I don't think I've
4
ever
issues
read
out of
an
6?
interview where I thought that she was a nice person.
Yeah.
And what was the reasoning behind, or at least what did she say the reasoning was?
I don't think
Vision.
I don't think she's even said. I don't think she was even told. They just canceled it. It could be because of poor orders. I don't even think has the issue 1 come out yet?
No.
Yeah. So
has it been solicited even?
Yeah, 4 issues have been solicited. Yeah.
Oh, 4 of them.
I think 4. Yeah, I think there are 3, and they're canceling it at 4 or something like that.
I'm guessing it was negative reaction from people that have read it.
Could be.
I haven't
But
read
you
it,
know,
so I don't know.
you've got Tom King's really good, as I've been told, and people have read it and have liked it, Vision series, and you're trying to follow it up with something else that I don't. It may have been just as good. We don't know.
Well, they've done a lot of Vision miniseries, and most
Yeah, I
of them
could think
have
of
been, just kind of so-so.
Two have been really well. The Jeff Johns, I think he did a Vision miniseries, and then the Tom King ones. We may be getting a new Superman, possibly, in the movies. I don't know if Jim
Henry Cavill.
Jim Caviezel, yeah. Henry Cavill may not be coming back, but I'm not sure. And
See, I think they should just take this opportunity to reboot the entire DC cinematic universe.
use Aquaman. Use Aquaman to jump that off. It's gotten positive kind of reviews and stuff. Yeah.
Just keep using Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and the Aquaman movie, and just move forward from there.
Momoa, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're looking at is it Thomas B. White?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, that's right. Thomas B. White.
Man, you really you racist.
Oh, what do you think about this new Joker movie?
You know, I think he'll do pretty good. I mean, he's a solid, good. He's a good actor. Hell, he convinced me he was Johnny Cash watching Walk the Line. So I mean, he gets into the characters though. That I think could be a problem for him.
I don't know what to think right now. I don't necessarily like the look, but it kind of does harken back to the Heath Ledger kind of look. It also harkens back to
Nicholson.
Cesar Romero.
Cesar Ramirez.
Yeah, Romero.
We'll see.
You guys suck with names.
Well, I was sick last week. I'm sorry, and I'm still sick this week a bit.
So what was your excuse before that?
Nah, I'm getting older.
Kidding.
I'm losing brain cells.
Can't lose what you never had.
That's true.
So I don't know what to think of what they've shown so far.
Have you seen the picture of him in the suit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have.
I think
I've also seen Prince in the suit too.
Well, okay then. Right.
I don't know what to think of it either.
It looks kind of like Prince. Prince is kind of wore that type.
He does. And only his was more burgundy or more purple, and his was kind of
I think
burgundy.
he was half Bat and half Joker.
Oh yes, I remember that. The
video.
Bat dance. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks.
It's got to be better than that Starfire costume, though.
Well, and I think he'll do better than Jared Leto. It's Joker.
Look, outside of the grill and all the tattoos, I thought Jared Leto looked awesome as Joker.
Well, yeah. But
I didn't care for it too much. I didn't care for the way he portrayed the Joker too much either.
I did. I thought he did a great job.
You thought, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't really that much of him in the movie.
No, there really wasn't.
There's more of him in the director's cut, though. A couple of extra more scenes. That was about it. But
yeah, but it wasn't enough to really judge him as the Joker.
No.
What else you got, Dow?
Captain Marvel trailer.
You know, I haven't seen it yet.
It does not make me want to see the movie.
I have heard that, actually. I have heard that
really
well.
It looks like...
Does it look like a TV show, almost?
No. I mean, it looks like a movie, but it doesn't look like I need to rush out and see it. It just kind of is like... boring, kind of. Maybe they'll release another trailer and it'll look great, or maybe it'll just...
I had heard...
confirm that I don't need to see it.
I had heard that they had gone back and reshot the trailer, or redid the trailer because of all the negative...
No, people went back and redid the trailer and put smiles on her.
Well, no, because of the whole Solo felling and being more, like, not anti-feminist, but more the whole problems that they've had with Solo and with Jedi, or The Last Jedi. They went back and kind of redid the trailer to make it more, I guess,
robust?
I guess, something like that. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So And I'm like, I don't know, I haven't seen it, so that's why it's so delayed so long. So, but
I just know that a lot of people are like, does she ever have any expression on her face other than
now, what was she in
I
before?
took too many Valiums before I filmed this scene? Or, she's been in a lot of movies before.
Okay.
I think she's actually won an Oscar or was nominated for an Oscar or something. I mean, she's a good actress, but she never smiles.
Well,
And
Captain
a
Marvel
lot of
doesn't
people
smile a lot either. So,
but she did when she was Ms. Marvel.
yeah, but when the current
Yeah.
run of her,
But
no.
that's one of the problems. Is she's not a likable character in the comics.
Right.
Hopefully they're showing us the worst scenes.
Well, someone did bring up the fact that they think that she was basically brainwashed by the Kree to be this mindless killer, and that's why she never has an expression on her face. So maybe that's why.
That could
Who
be,
knows?
and who knows? That may be, they may break that in the movie.
But it just didn't seem like it was all that exciting of a movie from the trailer.
Now, I know this takes place in what, the 80s, 90s?
90s.
90s, yeah.
Because there's still a blockbuster. 'Cause I think something
Nick Fury has
crashes
hair.
into the blockbuster. And both of his eyes.
Yeah, in both eyes, yeah.
I don't know why we haven't gotten a David Hasselhoff show up in the Marvel movies. He was Nick Fury once.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a little cameo of David Hasselhoff. We get Stan Lee all the time.
It would be kind of funny, like if he popped up at the end of one of the movies.
Yeah.
Be like, hey! Something, just, something like that.
He could just... Someone could ask him for an autograph, and he turns around and says, "Don't hassle the Hoff."
Yeah, Hasselhoff. There you go.
Would have been funny in the Avengers movie where he shows up in it somewhere and all of a sudden he dissipates.
No. No, what they should do is have him show up in a cameo with Stan Lee.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, I guess it's too late now because Stan Lee's not going to do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because supposedly he's filmed all his that he's doing, so
Right.
so we won't have one for this movie then.
No, he filmed like 5 of them the
Did he?
last time he
Okay.
did it. So
Okay.
they're just going to edit it into whatever.
So we're about done
So
with the
you would
fifth
have
one.
Avengers 4 and Ms. Marvel, and then 3 more.
That's what. Yeah, I know people enjoy it. It's one of those little Easter egg things. But I'm so sick of this.
Mm.
Well, he could have been in the movie in the Avengers, and he's turned to somebody, don't hassle the Hoff, and all of a sudden then he
Dissipates.
dissipates.
Terry is really, really pushing, I think, for Hasselhoff to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aren't you?
I don't see why he shouldn't be.
Can he be in the DC Cinematic Universe too?
Was he in
It'd be
DC
worth
movie?
more,
Be worth
according
more.
to Sheldon.
Yeah.
Be what?
It'd be worth more, according to Sheldon.
Oh.
He could play Alfred.
I don't even think that Nick Fury movie that he was in is even available anymore. It was there for a short while, but I don't even think you can get it.
Marvel probably buried that thing.
It's live relevant the Generation X movie. They did.
You
Yeah, but
still
it
can't
was
get the Generation X. That was a TV show as well.
At least in Generation X, you had Finola Hughes as White Queen.
And we still can't get the Fantastic Four movie that Corman did. That was probably, up to this point, the best Fantastic Four movie.
Sad.
It's sad. But
You know what, though? The second FF movie, the Silver Surfer scenes were really cool.
And if you take out the whole Cloud Galactus thing, and it's not a horrible, horrible movie. The whole marriage, the wedding was in the second one, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's pretty horrible.
That was pretty horrible, yeah. But the surfer scenes and destroying the Earth was pretty cool. But, yeah.
I'm probably one of the rare people who didn't think the last Fantastic Four movie was all that bad.
They did the last one? They've done 3?
Yeah.
Or 4? Really? I only think there's only 3.
Did our friend James, did you see that Catwoman pic? Oh no. Okay.
Well, now you okay? What?
He's supposed to send me a Catwoman pic. He said, "Should we get this for Kenny?" I was like, "Sure." You'll like it.
Probably. I'm guessing it's Halle Berry or something.
Oh, probably.
People keep saying she was in a Catwoman movie, but I never.
Well, she was in a Catwoman movie.
No,
But she wasn't in the Catwoman movie.
There's never been a Catwoman movie.
Hyper Time. Yeah.
No.
It was a tangent.
Yeah, the tangent book. We've got Heroes in Crisis coming out next week. The whole thing of Sanctuary in the DC universe being a mental health hospital to help superheroes with post-traumatic stress disorders. And I'm probably, among other things, because the whole storyline, there's a murder in there. Someone dies. Someone kills people.
Yeah, my eyes were rolling.
Oh, were your eyes rolling in that whole rant on that?
Yeah.
I'm sure they were.
We hadn't really ranted yet. You just
Oh, no,
introduced it.
There was a lot of
Yeah.
cursing about it in the group, though. They've listed a few people who were going to die, and spoilers on this. Supposedly, it's one of them's going to be Roy Harper will die, so he will lose Arsenal. So basically, it's like.
I think we were hoping that it would be Wally, though, weren't we?
Yeah, Wally is rumored to die. Supposedly, he's or is on that list to die also. So
Yeah, I wouldn't miss Wally. Wouldn't necessarily miss
maybe they should
Archer
kill
either. Or
Ollie. You wouldn't miss Ollie?
no, I'd miss Ollie.
They need to miss. They need to
No,
kill
we
Ollie.
don't need to kill
Yeah, they
Ollie.
do. Yeah.
So they killed Ollie not too long ago.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
guess
they killed
it's been
Wally
10
too.
years now, but
Yeah.
They killed Wally too. And they just recently brought him back in the whole
Yeah,
rebirth
they shouldn't have
stuff.
brought him back.
So, but I mean, to me, that when I grew up reading that was my Flash. So I'm not happy about that. So, and it's just like that Didio. Yeah, I am bad at names. I know. Has something against the Titans because he wanted to kill Nightwing off during Infinite Crisis. He's killing off 2 now. So we've got Wonder Girl and Beast Boy and Cyborg left to live. So Cyborg's in Justice League, so he's safe. So
Raven's still around.
Raven's still around. So he's got. So he does have 3 to kill off. So yeah. But they'll keep Beast Boy because he's going to be in Doom Patrol. So yeah.
That they're doing a Doom Patrol AD&D cover. Did you see that one? It's listed. That was kind of cool.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Doom Patrol
Dragons
cover.
cover. Rick and Morty did one. I guess DC's doing the ones that Doom Patrol. So
That's cool. Yeah. Well, I know
Did
they're
you
going
see the Frank Avila pinups that he's been doing? It's like Batman 1970 and
No.
yeah, they're pretty cool.
Sweet.
kind of Batman set in that
Yeah,
era.
there's Batman and can't remember. Was it Hawkeye? Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember who the other one was, but they were both set in the 70s, and the flying car was like a big Lincoln Continental.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
I did see that it's coming out in next week's, or in the catalog. They're collecting all the art germ prints from DC.
Yeah, in that poster book.
Yeah, kind of cool to have. They're going to be a little bit heavier quality stuff, so you can take them out and hang them up. So that'd be kind of cool to have. So.
You know, it's funny because in the next catalog, I was looking through all the solicitations, and I'm buying one more Dynamite book than I am Dark Horse, IDW, Image, Marvel, and DC combined.
Wow.
So
That's a lot of Dynamite books.
That is a lot of Dynamite.
it's not really. It's just that little of the major companies.
You've been cutting back.
Well, look, I'm tired of politics in my comics.
Yeah,
I don't even
right.
want to read the politics I agree with, much less the ones I don't. Okay, so
I'm just picking up covers now. Well, actually, what's funny is Ashley Whittier's doing X-23 covers, starting in a couple issues. So I'll be picking those up.
it's Captain America.
That's cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I like that.
Has he got a mustache?
Yeah.
It's a 70s.
A little
stash.
70s porn stash there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
Or mustache. There you go. You know what you want to talk about? Kind of quiet. You don't have anything?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. The video game, yeah.
Video game.
Pretty cool video game, yeah.
Well, the video game's okay, but the comic book is. I think I talked about it earlier. It's a really good. It's decent. It's a decent read, I'd say, but the art has been beautiful in it, and apparently it's getting its due. Number 1 is now getting expensive and hard to find.
Cool.
So I mentioned it, and you can still find it. I'd definitely pick up Bloodborne and read it. The art, like I said, is just it's amazing.
And do you have to play the video game to?
No, you have to play the video game.
Do what?
I was just going to say that's the one that was based on the video game.
Yeah. So, what about have you played the speaking of video games, have you played the new Spider-Man game?
I have not. I don't own it, so.
I don't know either, but it looks amazing. I do have a friend that owns it, and he says it is pretty much amazing. Just, you're swinging around, and it really makes it compared to all other Spider-Man games. This one is just like it's so huge. Somebody said that on their PlayStation that they did have other games, but now they can't fit any others because it's so huge. They just have the Spider-Man game on there. But yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, like you could actually. Makes you actually think you are Spider-Man and actually able to swing around and from one point in the city to the next. It's cool.
They said it's like very accurate.
Yeah.
Like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like there's like actual buildings in the game. It's not just generic.
Right. They got Greg Land to do the work and everything.
And his fighting style is very fluid and stuff, like Spider-Man should be.
Cool.
So. I don't know. I am looking forward to getting it. I normally don't spend a lot of money on
it.
But
how dare he work with the cops? That was, no, seriously.
Yeah,
I mean,
there was outrage because he turned the villains over to the cops or something like that. Or he was wearing a NYPD hat or something.
Right.
Huh?
So, I don't know. Looks good. I'm going to pick it up when I get a chance. So. Locally, though, in 2 weeks, we have OFCON.
Y'all do, yep.
I mean, it's considered to me to be the best con in Oklahoma, and it's been sort of a hidden con for a long time. So in 2 weeks, definitely make it down to Norman and go to the OFCON. It's been traditionally known. At one point, I don't think you could even bring books past 70-something.
No, it wasn't even that. It used to be just gold, silver.
Just gold and silver.
Yeah.
And it's opened up now because, gold and silver is so hard to find, and bronze is getting that way. So
it used to be, if you had bronze, you couldn't be in at all. Yeah.
But
they snubbed you.
It's free this year. I think it's some anniversary or something, so it's not going to cost you anything to go in and look around, buy some comics.
And it's like a real Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It's comics.
Yeah.
There's a few celebrities there, like no big celebrities. I mean, just local celebrities like Alley Oop,
Jack Bender.
Jack Bender from Tulsa here will be there.
Customer of ours.
Still comics.
Yeah. Still a comic. And I didn't go to his panel last year, but I was talking to Mel, and a friend of ours, and I really wish I would have. He apparently has been collecting art for the longest time.
Mel or Jack Bender?
Bender's been collecting art for the longest time.
He's got original Frazetta and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to make his panel this year and hope to get the chance to see some of that stuff. It's just going to be amazing.
You haven't tried to reach out to him and go to his house and over?
No,
a few miles away from here?
Mel's actually wanting to get with Channel 6, the gentleman who does the shows about local people.
Rick Wells.
Rick Wells. And do a local show on Mr. Bender. And they need to do that pretty soon because neither Wells nor Bender are getting any younger. And Bender's retiring as well from doing Alley Oop. So I'm looking forward to hopefully them being able to get that done. So definitely head out to OFCON next couple of weeks.
That's in Norman, you said, right?
It'll be in Norman at the Embassy Suites.
Yeah. I think I'm working that weekend, so I can't go. So. No, that'll probably go anyway. So
that's not the weekend of the 15th, is it?
No, it's the 7th.
Yeah.
Are they going to have it on OU Texas weekend in Norman?
Right. Right.
Yes, I think that's the only time he could get the suite available. So it was either then or not at all. Oh yeah, my button.
Terry just lost a button.
I lost a button.
That's going to be it because it's down there this year. It's always down there. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Dallas
that's right. I forget they don't switch back and forth. That's right. It's OU always should switch back and forth.
So, anything else?
Sabrina trailer? Did you watch it?
I have not seen it. Christy saw it. She said it looks creepy.
Yeah.
But it looks good, though. So
I'm looking forward to it. If I can ever get caught up with all the other stuff I need to watch.
Dude, it's like 45 seconds long.
No, I'm talking about when the show actually comes out. If I can get caught up with everything.
Yeah, it's coming on like October 26th, the weekend before Halloween.
I've just finally started to watch The Punisher. I've watched 3 episodes.
What do you think?
It's been pretty good. I don't know what Alan's talking. Well, I do. I can see what Alan's talking about. There are. He was saying it wasn't all action, and it's not all action. But
there's action in every
There's action
episode.
in it, but you got to look at where the storyline where they're starting it from. He just finished killing off all the gangsters he thought killed his family, and now he's at this point in time as he doesn't know where he's going with his life.
Right.
You're talking about
so the action isn't going to really be a whole lot of action probably until towards the end of that series as it builds up.
The Netflix show, obviously, you're all talking about, but The Punisher has a new series out also, and I read the first issue of that. And I haven't read Punisher since before Garth Ennis, well, even the 90s. And it was really good, too, if you get a chance to read it.
No, I've got it.
The newest issue of The Punisher.
So I'll definitely be reading
one. Kind of interesting where they go with it, really. I was kind of shocked. I was surprised. So.
So far in watching the Netflix series, I mean, most people have watched it now. So the third episode is with Microchip.
And most people say it's slow, like Alan's saying,
That particular episode was a little long. I mean, it took a complete episode to finally get them to decide to work together, and they could have done that in about 30 minutes or so, and then moved the story on a little bit, I think. But
in your mind, if it was a CW show, there'd be all this angst and everything, and 2 hours later,
if it was a CW show, there'd be a lot of angst, and and there'd be it would not be very good if it was a CW show.
CW hater.
I don't hate it. It's just not my style.
Yeah.
I think wonderful news.
I think it's the same thing I was about to tell you.
You're pregnant?
No.
Oh.
Season 14 is the last season of Supernatural. It's ending. There's really going to be an ending.
Have they done the animated Scooby-Doo crossover yet?
Yes.
I need to say that one. What I was going to say was Hulu has picked up Veronica Mars.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we'll get the original cast is coming back. So
that doesn't compare though
for new episodes.
Supernatural ending.
Yeah, for new episodes of Veronica Mars.
Yeah, they're going to show, or they're going to have all 3 seasons, and then like a month later they'll have the first episode of the new series or something like that.
The only thing
they're giving people enough time. Maybe it's 6 months later. They're giving people enough time to watch the first 3 seasons in the movie.
I'm wondering if it's. I hope it'll be good. I'm just wondering, can they recapture that?
Well, they did with the movie.
Yeah.
The movie was good, but I don't know if it. I don't know. I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't love the movie. And there was a spark or something in the old Veronica Mars series. It still wasn't quite lit up in the movie. That I don't know what you call it. That snarkiness is maybe.
Well, you can instead of watching, you can go watch Manimal.
I've seen all of Manimal.
You can go watch Manimal again. Those who like Veronica Mars will enjoy Veronica Mars.
No, I'm going to be watching. I've got all the Veronica Mars on DVD, so
I know.
I'll be watching it. I have to probably get Hulu then. And then probably somebody else will come out with something at CBS with Star Trek and Disney's coming there with
Disney. Hulu and Disney's what you got to do.
No,
and Netflix.
You don't even have to do Disney.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
You should have Hulu anyway because The Runaways was really good, even with all of the political
I've got
crap.
A chance to watch The Runaways. It was pretty good so far.
I've seen the first episode.
I have Netflix and I have Amazon Prime right now. And
but you talking about maybe dropping Amazon Prime, so you drop Amazon Prime, take Hulu.
I was, but now they're getting ready to release the third season of Man in High Castle, and that's one of the series that they've done that's been really good.
That's okay. Just
Jack Ryan was pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You got Amazon Prime as well?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, I watched all 10 episodes in like 2 days. It was pretty good. Of course, they had to blame the guy becoming a terrorist on the United States.
Well, that's always how it is. We're always to blame.
They start out with it's in Beirut in the 80s. I can't remember exactly which year, 83 or whatever, when we bombed Beirut because they had bombed us first. Yeah, but they start out with I think it's F-16s or whatever, dropping the bombs on Beirut, and that's what caused him to become a terrorist.
That's the one with the guy from The Office, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Does he do pretty good?
Krasinski?
Yeah. Does he do pretty good as a Jack Ryan?
Yes. From Broken Arrow, isn't he?
I think so.
Is he? All right, cool.
Better than Chris Pine did it?
I don't know. I didn't see the one with Chris Pine.
I haven't either.
I did watch this other Netflix, so not a cartoon, a comic related, but I think it was on quite some time ago, but I finally just realized, found it, I guess, as I was scrolling through that one where the chick is selling clothes on eBay and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Joy?
No.
Girl Boss or something.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. But yeah, I need to get caught up on all the Marvel stuff on Netflix.
Well, they're
don't bother with Luke Cage season 2. I made it 4 episodes into Luke Cage season 2. I just gave up. It's so boring.
I'll try to watch them all at least. We'll see.
I haven't seen it, so
I haven't watched season 2 of Iron Fist yet. And I didn't hate the first season like most people did.
Supposedly, Iron Fist is the second season has been getting a lot of better. I can't speak. It's getting better reviews.
So, Disney streaming is going to have like 4 Marvel shows on it. Loki, Scarlet Witch. They're talking about.
And Star Wars, another.
And Star Wars. Well, yeah, but he doesn't care for Clone Wars. So.
Well,
but
the audience might.
But yeah, the audience might, though, yes. Yes, Clone Wars is coming back to there, and they've also got the Disney Resistance cartoon coming out. I think it's going to be on that also. So it's like the fighters of the Resistance or something like that.
So Disney, by buying Fox, now owns Hulu. So why do they need their own streaming service?
They own 60% of it. But yeah, I agree.
Well, they own 60%. Yeah. They own it.
That's the major. Yeah.
Speaking of owning and Fox, Buffy and Serenity have left Dark Horse. The comics, they're going to go to Boom.
Yeah, Dark Horse is losing a lot of stuff,
man.
And because Boom is owned by Fox,
Still,
so they're
it's
moving
too
on.
bad.
I know. That's
not necessarily Serenity, but Buffy leaving Dark Horse. That's
almost a staple for Dark Horse. I mean, for what the
they
early
lost Star Wars. They're losing Buffy.
Lost Conan.
They lost Conan. I mean, jeez, that's tough.
Yep.
But hey, maybe it opens them up to do other stuff.
Like the World of Warcraft comic they need to be doing. See.
Yeah.
Don't roll your eyes.
Isn't Warcraft though past its prime?
Not really. It's. I think they could pretty much do a pretty good comic. Because DC did a decent comic. It's your typical sword and sorcery kind of.
Dark Horse should pick back up with the manga stuff.
They should.
They always did good manga.
Yeah. Or kind of get Mignola to create some new characters. To do more besides Hellboy. Hey, what's doing a cult detective for us, please, or something. Bring back Cal McDonald.
The head of creativity.
Yeah. We want you to draw like Mike Mignola. Disney, that whole Atlantis thing, wanted the creators or the artists to draw like Mike Mignola, and they couldn't do it.
Well, he designed it.
Well, that's why. Yeah, because they were like, well, we can't draw like this. They just went and had Mignola do it. So, but yeah, they need to do something. Because all they really have is the Hellboys, and they've got some other stuff. They've been popping up with some new stuff, but nothing like
Predator.
huge. Huh? Yeah, they've still got Aliens and Predator, and I think Terminator 2 is still in there.
I think so.
So I mean, they've got some stuff they could do. It's just they just need to probably focus more on that.
Well, they're what was the title I was reading there for the longest time? It was good. Black Hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not related to license per se.
No, but. Well, no, it's right. It is a. I think it is a Dark Horse original, or it's owned by. I can't think of his name now.
I don't know.
Lemire. Jeff Lemire.
Lemire. So. Well, yeah,
I stayed out of it. I let you come up with it.
You did, and I got it. I had to go for it.
I think I don't know how Image is getting all the people jumping on them and doing their own stuff. I mean, maybe you just need to turn to that if they're not already. Just do more of that. Get more creators to come aboard and solicit stuff. And
they've got a fair number of creator-owned stuff that they do. But
they need to do more of that. They keep losing stuff though. So.
Yep.
I don't want to live in a comic world without Dark Horse.
No, because we kind of did that in the early '80s. That really they weren't doing a whole lot, and so you only had Marvel, DC then, pretty much then. So
yep,
and it wasn't really a.
Oh, we had some Valiant there for a while.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, the big
came back around.
Yeah. So I mean. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to see Dark Horse stay around though, because they put out quality stuff, so which they need to reprint.
And they have a wide-ranging assortment.
Mm-hmm.
It's something for everyone.
They do. Yeah. They need to put back out Rascals in Paradise collection.
Get Jim Silk to do anything.
Yeah. Well, just do a new cover and just do a new printing. I don't have it anymore, and I need to get a copy of it. So, anyway. So, yeah, OFCon in a few weeks at Norman, so that's about all I've got. So.
Is there one going to be in Tulsa soon?
There will be Tulsa T-Pop Expo will be November 3rd and 4th, I think, or I think it's the first weekend in November. Mm-hmm. They've got Comic Wise. Christopher Priest will be there.
They've got a fairly impressive media.
They do,
but not really.
I know
comic people.
Yeah, they went after a big name, but he couldn't do it. So.
Well, they've got as far as media goes, Summer Glau.
Well, they went a big name media or comic. Yeah, but they couldn't.
Right.
He couldn't do it. So. I'll tell you later because I haven't been more. I kind of was told not to. Well, it was sent to me and who it was in a message, and so I was just like, okay, I'm not going to say.
You were sworn to secrecy.
I was kind of, well, I wasn't really sworn, but I was sworn. But it would have been nice to see him, especially now with those movies, the Avengers have come out, and everything. That would have been kind of cool. So, but yeah, Summer Glau.
Yeah.
And, or you said.
I don't remember everybody on the list. Summer Glau.
Come on, what's her name?
You're asking me. Apparently, you know.
What's the other name? What has she been in? Karen Allen.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Who. And
Rose. Not Rose.
No, not Rose.
Amy. Yeah.
Karen Gillan.
Karen Gillan.
No way. That's.
Yeah. She played Nova.
Gillian.
Yep.
What did I say?
Gillan.
You
said Allen.
Oh, I said Allen. That's right, Karen Allen.
Yeah.
I said Karen Gillan, but
we'll get it right.
Karen Gillan.
Yeah. Get it right eventually.
Gillian.
Karen Allen was an actress from Star Trek? One of the Star Trek movies, I think.
At first, I thought you were going to say Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett? Yeah, she's going to be there.
That'll be interesting.
It would be, yeah.
That might be funny.
They've got, Bo Duke.
Oh, yeah.
John Schneider.
Yeah. Actually, Josh Schneider's, he made a little TV-made movie, corny as can be, but it's still a favorite of mine, called The Dream House.
Okay.
It's never been put out on DVD. It was only a TV show.
I think he did some TV
movie.
stuff. He played the dad in Secret Life of an American Teenager for a season, I think.
He was on. Oh no, that was Rick Schroeder. That was on NYPD Blue.
They've also
got. And they're not going to get Chips. Is it Chips?
Chips are going to be there. Yeah, all three of them. Eric Estrada. The other guy.
And the other guy.
And of course, right now Gary Malsby's shouting all three of their names, and the
captain
captain, and I can't remember
is his partner or the younger partner that comes on later.
It's the original group.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Eric Estrada.
And Eric
Estrada.
And another guy that they're doing a big thing of is C. Thomas Howell.
Oh
yeah. He's going to go do it.
He was in The Punisher.
Yep.
He was also in that movie called Outsiders that I have not seen yet. So.
What?
I know. It's on my list. But you can get tickets to go tour the Outsiders house. And do the Outsiders tour. They're going to take you where it was filmed and all these different locations.
They should do that with UHF as well.
UHF was shown Friday at the Philbook.
Was it?
Yeah. It was one of their Friday movies. Yeah, they need to do that with UHF. They need to get Weird Al.
Right, bring Weird Al down.
You just get on the phone with your friend Arthur and let him know that.
I will. Let's get Weird Al down here.
Let's get Weird Al. Hey, we're going to crash a Comic-Con.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
That would be weird. Funny. Maybe a bunch of spatulas.
Yeah.
Spatulas. Yeah.
Now, the Outsiders house, wasn't that a rap star that raised all the money to get that refurbished?
I don't know if he got all the money. Was it Jack White?
I don't think it was Jack White.
No, Jack White donated.
Jack White donated something.
Just a few weeks ago. Donated like $20,000 for it. I think something like that to help get renovations.
It seems like there was like a rap star that was like, man, I grew up with that movie and it was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is though.
I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah. If you all know, let us know.
Was it Vanilla Ice?
No. It was a younger guy.
Oh Lord, Terry. Terry back in the day, driving out around his Mustang, blasting Vanilla Ice out of everyone. You know, that's what you were doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Jumped in the bucket.
Jumped in the bucket.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we got then.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
What have you got?
That's all I've got.
All right.
What do you got, Carrington?
You got anything for us, Carrington? Hey, you haven't watched it yet, so I know. So I'm not going to say that. But the newest episode of Attack on Titan, you said was good?
Yeah. There's not as much that went on, but yeah.
Here she comes in saying it's really good, and he's put on a spot.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Earlier she said it was okay.
It was okay, all right. A lot of death?
No.
No death? No death, okay.
Kinda.
But no, I mean, not just like in general, dying. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Are there still...
Every single episode.
Are there still Titans in it?
Still Titans, and they're still attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they ever stop attacking? Yeah, Jack White, going back to the Outsider, he donated $30,000 to the Outsider House Museum.
$30,000. Okay, right.
Yeah.
But who was the rap star? That's
I
what you were supposed to be looking up.
It could have been a country star, too.
It could have been. Could have been Blake Shelton, involved, we know. Who knows?
But it seemed like it was a rap star because I was like, really? A
Lil
rapper?
Wayne?
No, it wasn't Lil Wayne.
Kool Moe Dee?
No, it wasn't Kool Moe Dee. I'd have remembered that.
He's still at the Wild Wild West.
Well, all right.
That's all we've got. So definitely check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Oh wait, one last thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry had something.
There's a little event going on in Sapulpa.
There is, yes.
You may or may not be there. I don't know. When is that coming
I don't
up?
know. There's a flyer right over
Is
there.
there a flyer over here?
There's a flyer over there.
There's a flyer here.
I meant to grab the flyer before I sat down.
Oh yeah. The SteamCon presented by I don't know what that Syngenis
and the Muskogee Synagents
and the Muskogee Creek Nation.
It's going to be at the Sapulpa Library on Friday, October the 26th and the 27th. So it's a Friday-Saturday thing. The 26th, the hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Saturday, which we should be there Saturday, the 21st. The 27th. Sometime during the day. Their hours then are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we'll be there in the morning.
There's going to be vendor booths, a Microsoft Tech Table, food trucks, Alien Games is going to be there with open with the demos for games.
Yep.
Muskogee Creek Nation, World Fair Corporation. So I guess you can go there and kind of get your steampunk on.
I actually spoke with the lady that was putting it on, and she was saying they're going to do like a laser tag thing set up outside, which would be pretty fun on like Friday or Saturday. And so they're real excited about it. So I would definitely check it out. I think there's a website in there.
There is let's see here.
There's a Facebook page.
I'm not seeing it on here.
Well, there's a Facebook. I know that.
Go look for SteamCon in
Yes.
in Sapulpa, Oklahoma, and
There
you're
you go.
sure to find that.
But yeah, we'll be there. They wanted someone to do a podcast, so we were like, okay, well, give them to us. So we will be there.
I don't think I have any Steam gear to show up in.
I know.
So I'll be.
But I bet you can find you some steampunk gear there. Get you some
I
steampunk
can.
goggles.
I'll go there and I'll get some steampunk goggles.
Maybe like a steampunk, like, why am I moving my hands? A hat, that has like the robotic like apparatus that can hook into your mouth or something.
Why would I want
I don't know. I don't know. Can make you Locutus a Borg. I don't know. Steampunk Locutus.
Steampunk Borg, Steampunk Locutus.
There you go.
So,
Was it Locutus or Leviticus? Yeah, it was Locutus.
oh, there's going to be a robotic team demo too. That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Soul Fiction Factory graphic artist. I don't know who that is, but check it out. A mad science demo.
Yeah, they've got some different people going to be there that they're doing cosplay.
There's the Bad Wolf's Ops laser tag that you mentioned.
Yep. They've been doing a lot of laser tags around the Bad Wolves. I've seen that they're going to do. They've done a couple at Promenade Mall, where like you run the whole mall playing laser tag. As a kid, that'd be so awesome, back in the day.
They're going to be doing a cosplay contest, so we know all you cosplayers like to get out there and show off your awesome costumes. So definitely
Can you see it?
get the cosplayers out there.
I never want to see it.
I saw it.
Okay. All right,
You
we
saw
can
it
get
earlier.
back. Okay, saw it. I think Nerd Alert may be there. Dawn and them. We're doing some cosplaying stuff there. I'm not sure.
So a lot of events going on around the
Yeah.
Tulsa area. So.
Yep.
Or Oklahoma area.
Oklahoma, yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right.
All right.
Again, that's I think this time.
You did the
all I
closing. I did
have.
my closing.
All right. This is Comic Book Straight Talk, and it's Terry, and I'm out. Finally, this time I'm
Sure?
out.
All right.
I'm out.
This is Dalian.
Kenny.
Carrington.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.